Hey guys. Ooh, that was loud. This is Phoenix. How are you guys doing? Please do me a favor, like, share, subscribe. Hit the bell notification to be notified when I post a new video. Remember, red hearts if you made it through, purple hearts if it resonates, green hearts if you're working on it, yellow hearts if you rock with me. I got my 6 minute, have my back because I have yours. Drinking my coffee this morning. Got started a little late today. And so what we're going to do moving forward from here is we're going to pick a topic. I'm pulling from the Lover's Journey Oracle deck and also the Untold Truths of the Heart. So we're going to see how your person really feels and what they have going on. Again, please do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notifications to be notified when I post a new video. Who's On is by Jacquees. Who's, and so it says, hold on. It says basically, you're not my type, but I'm interested, But again, this is the way your person feels. So let's see what we're going to do and what we're going to discuss. A euphoric rush. You give your person a euphoric rush. Feelings of oneness with you, overwhelming bliss. And so that scares them. One day and then running. One day, someday, somewhere, another time. Ghosting, disappearing, and invisible. So this person treated you, they were the runner and the chaser, or they were the runner, you were the chaser, and now they're at the point to where ghosting and disappearing, it's like they're honoring the body, which could be their body, your body, but healthy boundaries. You're setting healthy boundaries by honoring your body, sacred sexuality. You guys, yeah, it's uncomfortable for them, uncomfortable karma, because now you've removed your energy. Now you've become who they are, the runner, and not the chaser anymore. All emotions invested, diving into you. They're trying to dive into you, but do they know how? That's the thing. So what they might do, yeah, they're admiring you, and it's uncomfortable karma for them. They have a guilty conscience, bad blood. They have a guilty conscience when it comes to your energy, and you have this mysterious allure and receptive energy. So it says suppression, resistance, and shyness, but they're your secret admirer. They don't know how to tell you how they feel. Mysterious allure. It says silent seduction, keeping one eye watching, receptive, open heart, softness, and vulnerability. They are trying to be vulnerable, but they don't know how. And so the best thing that they can do is just sit there and joke around, and you're just like, I'm over this shit. The other card that comes out, clarity. Yeah, your clarity is that you're over it. Simple Things is on by Miguel, featuring Chris Brown and Future. It's the simple things, attracting you. Spell casting with magic, seducing with the mind. You guys live with each other in the 5D through song and everything like that. And your clarity is that honesty and intention and truth, right? Open heart, softness, and vulnerability. You're like now or never. And they know that. They know that. And so the thing is that the chemistry is there. Everything about this person, place, thing, and situation, and when it comes to you, is there. It's just their emotions. The thing is like, I love them, but I don't know what to say. I don't know how to say it. Again, we keep going back into the same energy where it's like the childhood of them being childish, them thinking about you and being childish. Divine union and late night. So they want a divine union with you, but it says, you left every part of me untouched. I realize now who you are. Late nights. Thoughts of you keep me up at night. Even if I fall asleep, I dream of you. But at this point, like you say, now or never, you're like, at first they were in that mindset of you first. I'm not making a move. You know where to find me. And you're like, well, we'll just keep loving each other from the 5D. We both have an admiration for each other, and we feel the euphoric rush, but sex ain't better than love. But you're just like, they will call. And that's how they felt about you until you didn't call. You guys have this energy of the 5D, but that's not what everybody wants when it comes to love. Now they're angry. I'm angry at myself, and sometimes even more on how things turned out. In competition, I get intimidated and nervous knowing you get so much attention. So the thing is that ego is involved still in this person's energy. Remember, and that's the reason why I tell you, the clarity that you have to have is to send strength and healing, because a heart given, you given your all emotions invested, diving into you, they have to give it to you. And they have to show you something different when it comes to how they need to do things or what they should be doing moving forward. So I'm going to pull from the DM Confessions. We already got some energy of what it is that they feel and how they feel. But, the thing is like, this game is not enough anymore. It's uncomfortable karma. They have to feel guilty. And you don't want to send karma to anybody. And that's why I say send strength and healing. Don't worry about the past. Not saying don't worry about it. you've learned from the past, you know. And so this is the DM confessions. And so the thing is that you've learned from the past. You just have to understand that this person has to learn from it, and they have to learn and heal from it. You've learned to heal and to move forward when it comes to this energy, and therefore, you know, yeah, the simple things. It's the simple things you want, you know. And that's that. You want the simple things, and they don't know how to give you the simple things. It's not about finances. It's not about, you know, it's not about who can do more or who can be better than the other. It's about what this person can show you and make you feel, honoring your body with the healthy boundaries that we all need. You know what I'm saying? I promise I'm coming home. Don't give up on me. So the competitions, you know, I'm intimidated. They get nervous, but they're telling you not to give up on them. But they haven't grown up. I'm not gonna say they won't grow up. They haven't grown up. The reason I come and go is because I can't stay away. Wait, the reason I come and go is because I just can't stay away. But I'm not ready to give all I know you deserve. So I run. So the runner energy, again, it's just telling you how they feel. I'm going to read that last. It says, get yourself ready for me. I'm coming. So they probably came in, New Year's, of course, you know. They probably came in, I feel like you deserve way more. They probably came in and did something to piss you off. And so now it's just like, that's taking things personally. But at some point, if the games are still there, or the energy, the heart of the woman is owned by R. Kelly. There's so many answers to the question, what y'all do for us. And so many reasons for the work y'all do for us. For instance, just how you lift us up. You give us chance after chance, and we still find ways to F things up. I'm just saying, it's the truth. But, you know, that's just how I see it. So sometimes I wonder if this is all in my head, but I know deep down it's not. I'm trying to overcome my vices and blocks to give all you truly deserve. That part of the joking, I said jokery, the not trickery, but the joking, you know, and it feels facetious to you. So you are taking it personally. So again, when it's been so many games and so many years, you don't know how to do anything. And so, you know, it's like you get angry, they get angry. They're angry at themselves. You're angry at yourself for keep allowing the stagnation in this relationship. Does that make sense? And so again, I'm angry at myself, and sometimes even you, for how things turned out. You're not angry at yourself. You're angry at them because it's like, why can't you grow up? You know, I'm not in competition with you. And maybe that's why it comes out. And it's like, I promise I'm coming home. Don't give up on me. Well, where is it that you guys are going to communicate and have some type of, you know, rapport, or, you know, just to say, I'm going through a lot. Even if they said that would be more than anything else. You know, I'm trying to fix what's broken. And you don't ask what's broken. If they even said that small little inkling of it, I'm just, you know, and as a man or a woman, to say I'm scared, or I just don't know how things are going to turn out. That could be it. I want to try. I just don't know how things are going to turn out. Instead of the games, you know, and that's where it's just like our bullshit and our ego and our pride. That's why I love the word woman. You know, it could be just feminine energy, or a nurturing energy of the soul of a woman. You know what I'm saying? It's like the heart of a woman. That's the best thing. I'm afraid of this love, afraid of the pain too. So at some point, you can't live in the 5D. You went through pain with them. You went through this love thing with them. And at the same time, they still can't express themselves because they're so used to things being the way that they need it to be. And so that is how I see it. I'm going to pull from, and this is all about their energy. I'm not pulling from our energy. This is how they feel, okay? I always speak about how you're going to heal, or how this, but you probably need to hear a different side, you know? I'm not just on the side, on the side of a Cancer. I'm on the side of love. And at some point, when you have an issue that you cannot, it's just like, say what you want, mean what you say. You're learning this. They haven't. This is the Intuit Oracle, the Twin Flame Oracle. So I'm going to go ahead and pull some energy from here. Again, the mission is there. The mission. It's like they have to go through the journey, but it didn't hit them until you left them, you know. And so it's going to take a little bit longer. And, you know, patterns, yeah. You know, it's going to take a little bit longer when it comes to how things are done. But, again, you just are like, why? You know, why? You're older than me, time and attention. Please don't give up on me. I'm trying to change, but it takes time. Exactly. I just said that. I promise I'm coming home. Don't give up on me. And that's just the energy that they want. Don't give up on them. They don't want you to give up on them, but at the same time, the patterns are just so hard for you to deal with. We project our patterns onto each other, and this makes it difficult to see what is real and what is fear-based thinking. So they have a lot of fear-based thinking, but also you do as well. It's not even about just one thing or the other. It's both of you guys. Mission. I'm beginning to focus on my mission, and our connection is part of that. So again, that is what they're trying to do. But again, there's a lot of childish energy in here. This one here. Messages about trust. I need you to trust me and believe I am working towards the union with you. And so again, this is what is happening, what's coming out. But when they come around, it doesn't feel like that. It just feels like it's the same thing. The union. I feel the chemistry between us. We need to trust that the energy we share will bring us back together. So again, you've done this for a long time. Hours and hours. Muni Long came on. You know, I can do this for hours, sit and talk to you for hours. You know, I want to give you your flowers, whatever it says. But the thing is that you've done this for hours, and it just seems like a repetitive cycle that it's hard for you to even get to the point to where this person is starting to frustrate you, and you're taking it personally. You've been patient, and then patient is like, okay, I've been separated from you, and then you come back around. And then all of a sudden, you do the same bullshit. Not saying that I want you to change. Saying that you have to be able to communicate just the inkling. Not just through song. We're not kids anymore. It's okay. I love it. Telepathic messages. Card number 11. So we have card number 6, 1, 3, and 8, and now 11. I close my mind and imagine you're here with me. It feels so real. I am beginning to understand this is what it means to be in 5D with you. And so that is how you've been sending strength and healing to them. I told you, every time you say that, you send a Cupid's arrow to them. Growth, all about growth. I'm not going to give into fear. I know fear is only an illusion. And so remember, the past causes fear. And this is what they're kind of learning, that a lot of the stuff that's been holding them back is about the past. But they're giving into it because when they get to you, they get frozen. But that's the energy, the euphoric rush that you have when it comes to them knowing that you set boundaries and you're honoring yourself. But at the same time, the attraction is so strong, and that they want to go back to playing the games, and you're tired of playing games. You know, union, card number 11, right? It says, our love is external. It exists in every dimension and cannot be lost. No, what's meant for you cannot be lost. The telepathic message, card number 10. It amazes me when we say the same thing at the same time or finish each other's sentence. You know this person deep down in the heart. You know them, and therefore you know that everything about this energy is why you felt the way you did. And now they're mirroring the energy that you felt, and you're just like in that energy of the way that they felt, respectfully, but not the same. You're just moving on towards yourself. You're working on yourself. So I just feel like that's the energy that's happening when it comes to this. I'm going to pull from tarot, and then we're going to let this energy go, because I feel like you know how this person feels. You know the games that they're being played. This is for you, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not for you, then it's not for you. But this so far is what this person feels. And the competition, it says it intimidate. I get intimidated and nervous knowing that you get so much attention. You don't even pay attention to the attention. That's their ego talking, you know? That you could talk to them for hours. You can do anything with them for hours, but not when they're playing games. In order for them, when it starts to feel awkward for them because they have to say something, they need to say something. And when they say something, it comes out in the form of a threat or a form of of disrespect, or, you know, a put down. Does that make sense? And so that's just kind of how I see that. Hold on, I'm gonna get a couple of more cards, and then I'm going to we're gonna let this energy go. Hold on one second. Okay. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Oh, wait. Hold on one second. Okay. There we go. So, my microphone unplugged, or the earphones. So, anyway, I'm going to pull from tarot, and I'm going to pull from the archetype deck. But let's pull from the messages of the heart, first of all. And let's see the type of, and then we're going to pull from the shadow deck, because I don't want to just end this. I never really talk about the other person, because at some point it takes for you to have to set your boundaries. And that's the reason why honoring your body is the part that had to happen. Yeah, this person, but let me show you how this card, you see how I threw it over? I never pick my cards up, because if I pick them up like this, it'll come over the way that it's supposed to be. So this is the way that I threw it out. If you go back and rewind, this is the way that it should come out. So look, like I said, I threw it out like that. This is the way that it should have come out. As the player in the reverse, they don't want to be a player no more. I'm not a player. I just crush a lot, right? And so they don't want to be a player no more. But at the same time, yeah, the justice energy is here, Libra energy, but the shadow queen is here. You got to understand that, you know, a lot of these energies of this person has to do with a lot of the games that they play. So they just don't know how to deal with a mature person that is unconditionally loving. And so, yeah, fire energy. So the fire energy past life, they have this attachment to you when it comes to, the Romeo and Juliet. But in this past life, it wasn't one that was successful, right? And in this life, they wanted to not be in the star-crossed energy, doomed energy. The shadow queen just let you know that it being here is just a matter of you saying, okay, look, I've tried to Hard Times Is On by Trey Songz. It's been about 3 weeks since you can make my knees weak, and that's the thing. It's not about you being able to, it's not about you not being able to have a sexual relationship with this person. It's just about, that's all that they thought about when it came to any and everybody. And so therefore, now it has to be something that's different for you, and so with that being said, with the past life, the Libra, the justice, things like that, they want something different, but they don't know how to do it. Does that make sense? They don't know how to do it. And so even though they got you got the fire, the flame, it's still unsure. You can be able to manifest everything, fire energy. You're able to manifest everything, Aries, Leo, Sag type energy. The Aries is, Aries energy is the emperor energy. The Leo energy is the strength, and the Sagittarius is temperance. To have balance, you're able to balance out their energies, to get rid of the fire type energy, or, to balance it out and manifest through things. And at that same point, this person is just afraid. They're afraid. And so therefore, it's like your energy is the reason why they feel this way, and so, with the shadow queen energy, you're the person who has the ability to be able to manifest or to change, not necessarily change, and that's the thing. Not necessarily to change, to make things feel some type of way, or to make you feel some type of way like you have more power than them. And that's the scary part about it, if that makes sense. That's just kind of how I see the shadow queen. They feel like you're more powerful than them. For the first time, they met somebody who was more powerful, and this is the haughty energy is not going to be enough to be able to get anything out of you. It was because you were letting things fall to the wayside because you saw something different. Your energy, your intuition saw that this could be balanced out. But again, you're over the intuition. Yeah. High priestess energy. This is the priestess, not the high priestess. This is how you felt when attraction, something that you are attracted to, can move you to change up who you are. But that's not who you are no more. Your gypsy soul was kind of stagnant when it came to this person and the energy, and you being patient to it. Air energy comes out. So now you could be dealing with the air and water. You could be dealing with the air sign. You could be dealing with the, a Libra's air sign. You could be dealing with an air sign, but you are the water. You're able to, again, look at this. You are free and, relaxing. And you don't have to take too much effort. They're used to controlling the wind. They're used to controlling the things that come around them until they met you, the shadow queen. And this is not enough anymore. The cuteness is not enough anymore. You're able to manifest something different and get out of this star-crossed energy. But it all comes with them kind of seeing that they can't keep you stagnant or keep you held back, no matter how they are, because you're the gypsy. You were young, but now the intuition that you have and the experience that you have, you're able to go through any type of energy. Let's pull from the shadow side deck to see the shadow side energy that you've been dealing with. 19 minutes in. Please do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification. You guys communicating with me through the messages and me responding back to you with the hearts, because I try to read every message that comes through. And just know, even if I don't respond, or if I respond with the heart, that is me reading everything and just having so much on my plate that I'm not able to respond right there in that second, but I'll try to go back and respond to it. Suspicious, envious. Yeah, this is the energy that they've been in with everyone, and so this is the reason why. Rebellious, yeah, know it all, and this is what pisses you off because this person thinks they know everything, and that could be the air energy. Claims to know more than everyone else. Prima donna, show off, and smudges. So smugness, and that's the thing. I'm not in competition with you. You don't have to know everything with me. I don't know everything. I'm going to learn things. You are using knowledge to bring out the best in the people around you. And remember, there is always more to learn. So you are not in this age of, you thought you knew everything in the beginning before you met this person. You thought that your aura and everything would change this person, and it did. But at the same time, they thought that they could I already said that. They thought that they could, change everybody and be in the part of whatever it is and have their cake and eat it too. So the cards that come out is suspicious shadow. Suspects others without proof / reason. They don't trust people. Snoop, mistrustful, skeptical, and leery. It says, don't allow your fears to trick your mind into thinking things are much worse than they actually are. And that's what they did, and that's what they do with everyone. So they never really given somebody a chance. They given them a opportunity to prove their worth, but never really a chance for a relationship until they met you. Envious shadow. Desire the good fortune of another. Jealous, competitive, and bitter. That is the energy that you feel with this person. So you don't know how to deal with this because it feels like it's an envious energy. Comparing yourself to others only distracts you from fulfilling your greatest potential. And you've tried to tell them that. Like, I don't care about how anybody else does things. I only care about me. That's what you've been trying to tell them. And they're just like, and my read that came out yesterday was, and the day before that was about this person, knew Kanye West's cousin of a cousin, but it was about the social norms, them being an old sugar daddy shadow, like somebody who cares about what people think. And it's like, that gets old. So combative shadow likes to fight or argue, argumentative, aggressive, and antagonistic. They antagonize you with their energies. They antagonize you. And that's the reason why you were just like, look, this last time they came around, I can't deal with you. You know everything. You don't need me. If we can't work together and we can't show each other how to do things and to be a cohesive unit, then you don't need me. My boundaries is that I'm honoring my body, and I know that this is not for me right now or ever. Anger and aggressive behavior. Create a combative environment. Don't add fuel to the fire. And that's what they've done every time. When you try to be mellow and look at things in a balanced way, they bring this nasty ass fearful energy of the past life and that doomed energy to you, and you're just like, no. Excuse me. And then they rush towards you and they want you to just stop everything that you're doing in order to be around them. The rusher shadow rushes into things / relationships, not relationships, situationships. Regrets bad decisions, impatient and impulsive. They're very impulsive. They regret now what's happening, and they make several bad decisions by the people that they deal with. And you see that. The people that surround them. You see all of this stuff. This is not the time to rush things. Enjoy the journey and be patient. When the time is right, it will happen. So that's the universe telling you that. When the time is right, it'll happen. And then we have rebellious shadow. Excuse me. Resist any authority, control, or tradition. Defiant, pushes boundaries, uncooperative. That's the energy that they've been in. Let me drink some coffee. Hold on. I haven't had coffee in like 2 weeks. 3 weeks, actually. Shorty got her eye on me, Donnell Jones. Journey of a Gemini. Oh, this is where I want to be. Resist the authority, control, and traditions. Defiant, but pushes boundaries. That's why you set new boundaries. And uncooperative. Everything about them, it's like you are not going to be with somebody that's in competition with you, that you have to be in the same household or be around, and they're just always being facetious and antagonizing you and trying to argue that you don't know what they know. And you don't know as much as they know. And so it's just like, it's done. Make your inner rebel work for you and not against you to balance what's best for you and those around you. They're supposed to be your protector. They're supposed to be somebody who can come in and say, this is what I see, or this is how I do things, or this is what I feel. Let's pull from the messages of the heart, and then we're going to pull from tarot. I just feel like, when it comes to this energy, this person is just childish. They don't know they know how to play games, feeling on your booty is on, but you know how a kid hits you in grade school when they like you. That's the energy that they come around, but that's how they show their emotions because they don't want to be a player no more, but this is just how they do things, and it's just annoying to you. It's like, grow the fuck up. Awakening and missing you. So they're having an awakening that they were foolish. And then at the bottom of the deck, dealt a bad hand. They wish they'd met you at a different time because they feel you'll never get to see what that connection could have been. And so that's just how you feel. You feel the same way, like this was just a waste of my time, but I don't regret it. But at the same time, this person was dealt a bad hand because they were taught how to do things in a different way. And so that's just how I see it. The awakening is here. The awakening process has begun. They now hold a new understanding of love and recognize this connection. So they're trying slowly but surely, but because they're missing you. This is why they're trying. Every time you send strength and healing, period. That's it. Nothing behind it. Not the past, not the future, not right now, not how you feel right now, not how you felt in the past, and not how you feel the future should have been. No. Like, we could have been this. This should have been us. No. This still can be us. Present moment, send strength and healing, period. That's it. The universe has a funny way of doing things. If it's meant for you by divine right, it'll come to you. Their life feels empty without you. They miss you more than words can say, but they think it's too late to fix it. Well, every time they come around, you feel foolish. You feel even more foolish because of their energies that they bring around. They feel like a fool for crossing the line and messing up the connection, but too embarrassed to come forward. The thing is that you let them come back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And here it is. It still didn't change anything because they still, even though you felt the energy was different, they still did something to make you feel some type of way. And is that your ego? Is it taking things personal? Is it holding on to the past? It's just like, no, I'm trying to move forward and give you a peace offering. But at the same time, my boundaries won't allow me to because it sees the fool in you. It sees that you're not ready yet. It sees that the healing that I've done is not matching your energy. But again, that's how it's always been. And so at some point, what do you do? What do you do? What do you do? That's what you got to ask yourself. What do you do? This is how your person feels. So what do you do? Do you keep drinking the poison that they're giving you? Or do you move forward and say, you know what? If this is mine by divine right, Seven of Wands energy. I'm going to protect my energy and be defensive until we get to this point to where I know that you're ready. And until then, I'm going to stop you in your path and say, you know what? It's not right. The timing is not right. One day, someday. That's why I said that. Oh, damn. I didn't even think about that. What did it say? One day, someday. Where is it at? Yep, here it is right here. One day, someday, and another time. I didn't even think about that until I remember reading this. One day, someday, or another time. And you're going to keep being defensive until it gets to that point. You're going to keep stopping them in their tracks. No, you're not ready yet, in my eyes, but you're still going to pray for them. You're still going to be happy that they showed you this and that you're able to make these type of decisions on your own, with help of the universe, but you're honoring yourself. Six of Cups energy. It needs clarification. No matter how many memories you have, no matter how much love and nostalgia is there, it's still going to be unsure until they get ready until they get to the point to where they realize what it is. Why you left, why you move forward. That's what it is. Six of Cups. Let's clarify that. Why did you move forward? Until they get to the point to where they realize why you move forward, it's because the Queen of Wands. You had to move forward based on your confidence. You had to manifest everything. All Eyes on Me by Meek Mill and Nicki Minaj. You had to move forward, when it came to how you were able to manifest. No, you're not practicing black magic. You're just resting. You're finding your peace. This is my peace right here. This area is my peace. I share it with you guys. It looks crazy. It looks like everything is like weird and, all this other stuff. But no, this is how I find my peace. I'm not wishing on bone scales and all this other stuff, but it's a way of you doing things because the Four of Wands, you've been patient too long. You want peace, happiness, and harmonious energy. And that's why you're tattooing henna on you to see things in a new light. And also the moon energy. Even though you don't know what the mystery is or what the situation may be, the moon energy says, let me find it. Always trust your intuition, but be warned that nothing is as it seems. Learn to distinguish between illusion and reality. Right now, the reality is that this person is still foolish. Even though they miss you, they're still foolish. And therefore, when it comes to you honoring your body, they have to take the leap. They have to be the one, because before you had to walk away and be the fool. But they need to make the move to come towards you and also try to communicate and see things in a new light. They have to take that leap and say that I understand why you set those healthy boundaries. It wasn't because you didn't love me. It was because you loved yourself and I didn't love myself. That's that. Yeah, Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords is like ego. They had to realize ego. This person is cheating on this test. When they put the answer, they were so smart. Listen, and this is the know-it-all energy. Hold on. Let me try to see if it works. They were so smart that they put the answers on the Coke can. And I went through and read this. That's why I know that. But that's the know-it-all energy. So they do things instead of doing it the right way. And you're like, I do things the right way all the time. Why cheat when you can just learn the same thing that you took time for you to cheat and do things? Why take the easy way out? That's what you're trying to explain to them. Why would you take the easy way out? Honor your body and respect yourself. It's not all about the sex, and it's not about looking good and looking the part and not feeling like I'm in competition with you. The reason why I'm smart and I know the things that I know is because I took the time to read and investigate. I didn't do things easy. I didn't do the hookup way. And that was what the other reads were saying, is that this person likes the hookup. They like the hookup. This is a hookup to them. Instead of them going about it and figuring out the right way to do it. This is the ego. So they have to take a leap and do things differently because, again, this is the ego that's playing a huge part in, the way you plant the seed or the way things grow. Seven of Pentacles, 7 years. You've been waiting for this person to make a decision to love you the right way, or even just to trust you enough to know that things are going to be okay, that you're not going to shit on them, that they don't have to be in competition with you. That the things that you bake, the things that you mix together, everything will work out the way it is. You will have your pentacles. You will have everything that you want. But it's not about hookup or the fast thing. It's about setting healthy boundaries with everyone and realizing the things that happen. I'll take those. Realizing the things that happen. Those fell on the ground. King of Pentacles. Listen. The King of Pentacles is there's no reward without risk. This person is afraid to take risks. They can take risk when it comes to them doing it themselves. But it says, create opportunities. Don't be afraid to fail or invest your time wisely. They're afraid to fail when it comes to investing with you, but they know how they feel about you. Five of Pentacles, there's struggle there. So all of these energies are struggle. Seven of Pentacles is planting the seed. Five of Pentacles is struggling. They're struggling alone. And you were too. And now you're starting to make things come to fruition. They're the King of Pentacles. If you, and this is where all of these cards come out, Three of Pentacles. So all of the Pentacles being here, Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, not saying that that's the person, but all of these energies being here is about finances. This is what they care about. And that was the energy for yesterday. So here's the thing. If you guys were to bring your knowledge together, right, and work as a team, right, you guys planted the seed. So wait, this is how it goes. Bring the knowledge together. 5 plus 3, 5 years, 3 years of struggling separate. You struggling separately. And they realized how to work as a team. 7 years, right? 7 years it takes for them. 8 years, they come together and they work with you. Three of Pentacles, right? 3 years now working as a team. Because there was struggle, you guys say, let's plant the seed and put these things together. And now we are financially set. We're not going to do the hookup way. We're going to take a leap. Right? I Don't Want It is on by Jagged Edge. I don't want to live with another chick. You see what I'm saying? This is what they have to realize. They have to be able to take the risk in order to get through this. So they have to take a leap. They have to take a leap. Stop doing the hookup. Leave this shit alone. This hookup thing. Leave it alone. That's not how you live. All of this comes out right behind each other. We have the Seven of Pentacles first, the King of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles. The struggle will stop as soon as you learn to work as a team and take a risk. But you got to plant the seed, take a risk, understand why the struggle is there. It's not that you're not paying your bills or trying. It's just that you need a different person to show you how to make things work, but it cannot be hookup. I'm not going to do hookup. I want to do it together. I can take my knowledge, your knowledge, and move it and make it together. Jay-Z and Beyonce, right? Just to say, Sierra and what's his name? Russell Simmons, if that's how you want to see it. Well, however it is, it still falls in the concrete. The bones are good. But, Maren Morrison, the bones are good. But if the bones are good, the cracks in the foundation, but that comes with justice. Look at that. That comes with justice, and that comes with understanding what it is. So this is the doubt that they have, needing clarity. When it comes to all of this energy, they have the doubt that the rewards will come. They have the doubt that everything will be is equal, justice energy, and so that's the reason what's keeping them stagnant. They love you so much, but they don't know how to make it work. This is doubt, punishment, and destruction. They're destroying their relationship with you because of their ego. Five of Swords. Where's the ego card at? Because of their ego. Five of Cups, having the insight and knowledge to know what's causing sadness. Five of Cups. Look, all the three cups is torn apart, but the 2 cups are standing. Those 2 cups are you. Let's see where the Five of Swords is. Hold on. Was it the Five of Swords? I thought the Five of Swords was out here. Excuse me. Yeah, I thought the Five of Swords was here. I could have swore they were. Oh, right here. Yeah, it is. Five of Swords. This is all because of that. They're afraid to do all of this stuff because of the ego. And so they have the insight and knowledge to know what's causing sadness and why they aren't succeeding because of this, the ego. Their ego. Their ego. It just adds it all back up to ego. And if you want to look at the bottom of the deck, it's balance. So once they learn to pour from one cup into another, the balance will be there. But I'm going to pull from and clarify some more energy. But I just feel like here is the point to where, yeah, they're in limbo. They're going to always be in limbo. 8 of Pentacles. Because they're not ready to work on themselves. That is the issue. 8 of Pentacles is working hard. It's you actually. It's somebody actually, learning, working hard, in a new beginning. But they felt like they were dealt a bad hand, so they're going to leave it at that. So let me go ahead and pull these cards and let me tell you what these. Yeah, the Hermit. They have to go into hermit mode. So again, when I said they didn't come back the way that they needed to come back, and stop being facetious, they had to go into hermit mode. They had to learn the same way you had to learn. This is what you had to do to unlearn and relearn. All the stuff that's holding them back, the burdens that they put people through when it comes to what they want, home and things like that. And so that is this person carrying burdens, their own burdens, not somebody else carrying them for them. But they have to understand what the Emperor is. The Emperor energy, you cannot lead without the power, the authority, and to be stable. You cannot lead any situation. You're going to always have to figure out if you're going to sign your life away or if you're going to be the person who turns around and is making the contracts. But that all comes with this energy of you guys creating something. Ace of Swords is clarity. This has to be a mapped out, drawn out thing to where you are ready to do this. This person is ready to do that and to be able to manifest. But you can manifest on your own, but you can manifest. Look at this, the 8 of Pentacles here. You can manifest. Look, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can manifest the 8 of Pentacles. Where is the 8 of Pentacles at? Right here. We have the 9 of Pentacles. We have the 7 of Pentacles. Hold on. We have the 3 of Pentacles, the 3 and the 5 to get to the 9th year. So here it is. The 3 and the 5 equals 8. Learning to work as a team, learning what the struggle is, having the rewards, taking risk, planting the seed first, and being able to manifest to get it all working out. That's what they have to do. But that's the consequences of their actions at hand. And then the 9 of Pentacles again. But until then, they're going to always be in hangman energy, in limbo, standstill, stagnant, looking at what and dreaming about what could have been. But you're going to move forward. 8 of Pentacles right here, right? So we have the 5 and the 8. This is what the 8 of Pentacles really looks like. And this is why I'm saying that to you. The 8 of Pentacles is recognizing the struggle, right? Recognizing ego is there, right? 5 of Swords. Hold on. Recognizing the struggle. Are you still down by John B? That's what they're going to be asking you. 5 of Pentacles. Recognizing where the struggle comes in. This is you learning each other. Beyonce made Jay-Z better. Jay-Z may have made Beyonce better. How does it work? They put their heads together. And yeah, it was some bullshit around it. But this is how you get to the real 8 of Pentacles. By you figuring out a way to make things work. So that you can have this. The 9 of Pentacles. But it takes for you to plant a seed. To take a risk. to realize the consequences of your actions, to understand where the ego comes in at, but to take a leap and realize that you were foolish. And if you don't, you'll always be in limbo, and this will not happen. So air energy is out here. King of Swords is that it takes change. It takes for you to go to the barbershop and cut their hair off. It takes for you to go to the barbershop or to change your appearance, to change the way you do things. King of Swords, when faced with a difficult situation, be impartial. Carefully evaluate your options with the rational mind. That is why you started to honor the body. And look what's under there, the Chariot, and move forward. Not be afraid to ride a bike, to get the best way, to take the best option, to go the best route. And sometimes sex ain't better than love, but sometimes love is better than sex. And that's what this has to be built on, is love. Not sex, not what somebody else can do. It's what you guys can do together, if that makes sense. And so now let's pull from the 4 agreements. I believe this was the best thing. They weren't dealt a bad hand. They chose the bad hand. They chose to keep taking the bad hand. They weren't dealt it. Be impeccable with your words. Say what you want, mean what you say. That's what they need to learn to do. They're not dealt a bad hand. The family tree is one thing. There's cultural differences, different values, beliefs, and traditions that pose a challenge to this connection. They wish they met you in a different time because they feel they'll never get to see what the connection could be. No, because they have to do that. Are you still down? Be impeccable. Become a white magician. Again, let's talk about it. In order to make this work, they have to realize what it takes to get to this point. It has to work as a team and see the struggle and become the magician and start to manifest together, right? Become a white magician. All the magic you possess is based on your word, and you can cast spells all the time with your opinion. You can either put a spell on someone with your word, or you can release someone from a spell. So that's the reason why I tell you guys to send strength and healing to this person, because they weren't dealt a bad hand. They weren't. Their family dynamic is what caused them to stay toxic. Not to be toxic, but to stay toxic. Because it kept feeding into the bullshit of what they felt like was easy for them. The hookup. So the family tree, no. They were born into a bad energy, but that didn't mean they had to stay that. You probably were too. So that's how I see that energy. So now let's go ahead. Yeah, that's why I say send strength and healing. Pull from the crystal deck. I'll take these 2 cards. The golden tiger eye, and the Chariot. I haven't had this card yet. Solar plex chakra, third eye chakra. Protection, creativity, and balance is the golden tiger eye. So the solar plex chakra, right, is your optimism, clarity, and personal power. You are taking your personal power back by moving no matter how nobody feels, right? And then the, what else was it? Oh, clarity, having clarity, understanding. What's understood doesn't have to be explained. That's a part of the clarity, right? But sometimes you have to explain it once and move forward. Send strength and healing. Love this person in the 5D. It says casting. I didn't think about that. It says casting, spell casting and magic, seducing with the mind. This is not the same energy that you hold on to. That is how they did things. You plant seeds and work on yourself, right? And that's just how I see that. And so the third eye chakra is your intuition, your perception, and understanding. That is the part of what's understood doesn't have to be explained. But sometimes you need to explain it in order for them to feel it. But sometimes you have to explain it in the 5D and have telepathic communication. Telepathic communication, picking up on others' thoughts, minds in tandem. It said that in one of these cards again. But that is the protection, creativity, and balance that you have to have in order for this person to be able to heal and to realize that you're not in competition with each other. I am filled with warmth and light. I am filled with warmth and light. The third eye chakra, the crown chakra, is the Chariot. I think I said that right. The Chariot. And so it says transformation, acceptance, and insight. And that deals with the third eye chakra. Love Gon' Go on. Oh, this is my song. That Love Gon' Go by Chris Brown. Hold on one second. My brother is sending me a pizza place out here. So anyway, the third eye chakra. The third eye chakra is your intuition, perception, and understanding. Again, what's understood doesn't have to be explained. However, the belief system has to be changed. So once you understand this, you don't have to explain how you feel about it. You just have to send strength and healing, period, in the 5D. But the belief system, the crown chakra, your spirituality, your selflessness, and your wisdom, you understand that they may have been dealt a bad hand and that family is there. You understand that it's toxic, but you understand that 2 can work better than 1. And the 3 is you come together as a team in order to plant a seed and to know what it is that you want to do. And that's called, having your 8 of Pentacles energy, which is, leaving work, hard working and new beginnings. But it also comes with the 9 of Pentacles, which is having your reward. So again, transformation, acceptance, and insight. I'm about to turn this up as soon as I let this energy go. I see clearly so that I can become my true self. And this has taught you a lesson. No man is your friend. No man is your enemy. Every man is your teacher. This person, place, thing, or situation was here to teach you a lesson. And this is how your person feels. This person taught you a lesson and learned how for you to move forward and not to be in competition with anyone. Not somebody that you love, not a friend, not a family member, not even a coworker, not even a business, not even a job. You're not in competition. You are giving your energy as it goes. And you're attracting everything that you want. It's not about spell casting. It's about you manifesting the things that you want and planting the seed and working on yourself and realizing the struggle that you went through and making difficult decisions and not being in limbo, and also being able to take risk and not being afraid to fail and invest your time wisely. That is a lesson that this person taught you, and that's the consequences of your actions. But it took for you to have to take a leap to be able to manifest and see things in a different light. That if somebody doesn't want to work with you as a team, they weren't dealt a bad hand. Their family tree might have been a situation, but the thing is that their rebellious side has caused you to stop being able to grow together, and you to have to move forward, and them to have to recognize their boundaries, go into hermit mode, have the insight and knowledge to know what's causing them stagnation, and then also know that they cannot be a leader without having clarity of the things that's happening. But you're going to constantly walk around this universe and know something that can only be understood through experience, that all you want in life is peace, happiness, and harmonious energy, and not to be in competition with somebody. So that's what's going to cause you to move forward. So thank them and send strength and healing. That's how I see it. So you guys, let's let this old energy go. I now let go of worn out conditions of lack, doubt, hate, negativity, procrastination, stagnation, sadness, generational curses, debt, bad energies, heartbreak, bad health, and addictions. Remember, addictions can be to a person, place, thing, or a situation. I love you guys.